In the heart of the vast Arabian desert, a young orphan named Omar lived in a humble village. Poor and alone since he could remember, Omar found comfort with a kind old man named Bakr, who oversaw the local mosque and orphanage. Life was not easy for Omar and the other children, who found solace only in each other's company amidst their daily chores, which they performed without complaint. The tale begins with Omar being sent to the bustling souks of Andar to fetch some food and supplies for the orphanage. It was a lucrative day at the souks, as caravan traders were engaged in loud bartering over spices and silks. Yet amidst this busy scene, something caught Bakr's eye. A servant, a sweeper of chimneys, scanning the market board, spotted an announcement selling a young child for a mere handful of coins. Moved by Omar's plight and his gentle demeanor, Bakr decided to present Omar to a wealthy merchant named Abbas, known to have a heart of gold but who preferred to speak only in succinct sentences, reflecting the wisdom of the desert. Reluctantly, Abbas agreed to take Omar for counsel and companionship in exchange for a small donation to the needy. As days turned into weeks, Omar became a frequent visitor of Abbas' establishment, which flaunted an array of ornate items filled with mysteries of the ancient lands. Omar was put to work under Abbas' guidance, dusting and cleaning, often with a new mentor, a young man named Farid with eyes that had the spark of 1,000 ideas. One evening, as he was sweeping the grand hall, echoes of a conversation leaped out from the shadows. Farid, suspecting Omar might have uncovered something hidden, a secret cache of precious stones. Farid warned Omar, "Whisper not of jewels, for fear is the desert's shadow," a mystifying warning, indeed. Despite Omar's promise to keep silent, fortune's wheel did not rest. The very next fortnight, the notorious bandit leader, Salah, famous for his swift raids and merciless commands, appeared in the village, vowing to show Omar the true nature of desert hospitality by making him part of their crew. Young and filled with stories sung by the campfire, Omar found himself on the run, boots torn and hope dwindling. Just as the sun set its fiery glow on the sand dunes, an elderly woman, Rehab, found him slumped by an oasis, mumbling in his sleep about the longing for safety. Rehab, silent as a moonlit night, took Omar into her tent, fed him dates and camel milk, and tended to his small injuries. Grateful yet unsure, Omar told her he wished to reach the great city of Baghdad, a place bustling with promise. Rehab saw Omar's desperate eagerness and felt obliged to protect him. Before sunrise, whispering, "With trust comes guidance." Omar was sent on his way with a protective talisman, a gift from the old ways. In the city's crowded market, he found employment under a wise trader known as Mustafa, a man who believed stories held more power than swords. It was there that Omar's talents shone, for he could weave tales that kept the audience mesmerized. Omar was keenly aware he mustn't reveal his desert secret, for fear of the dark shadow Salah left everywhere he walked. One day, Mustafa entrusted Omar with selling a valuable manuscript, greatly sought after by all scholars. As fate would have it, an unexpected visitor, adorned in the whitest of linen, Ms. Khalila, appeared, claiming to be a seeker of wisdom, yet possessing a dagger beneath her veil. She saved Omar by swiftly dealing with Saleh's messengers who had followed Omar to Baghdad. Khalila revealed to Omar that she knew Bakr and promised her allegiance to defending him from authoritarians like Saleh. Together they forged a plan to expose Saleh, using Omar's stories as proof. Their strategic move came echoed with victory, freeing the desert of Saleh's tyranny and enabling Omar to determine his own path. He chose to stay with Khalila and continue his storytelling venture, eventually becoming known in the lands as Omar al-Hakim. Under the sheltering skies of 1,000 stars, Omar learned that the desert held stories of valor worth sharing for generations to come.